With the takeaway, what I see most often is this disconnected look where the hands will go kind of away from the body, excessive forearm rotation, club head gets inside. With the takeaway, what I see most often is this disconnected look where the hands will go kind of away from the body, excessive forearm rotation, club head gets inside, right? So, and make no mistake about it, when you guys make a takeaway and the club head rolls inside, assuming a neutral grip, that's from too much forearm rotation. Too much forearm rotation. There's other things you can add to get neutral, but if you want to go from a club head not being inside to being neutral, what you change is forearm rotation, okay? That's the main part you need to change, not something different. Now, how to fix these things. I have two things here with me. One is a T that I use, and one is a little alignment rod. And this is how we fix takeaways. It's pretty darn simple. I think if you guys have a takeaway that's off, understand why it's happening and do these, you'll be able to fix it pretty quickly. I'm gonna take a T here and I'm gonna just put it in the butt end of my club so that it sticks out maybe an inch or a little over an inch. Not all the way in, but kind of just the end of it in, maybe an inch or so here off of the end. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my normal setup. Now remember, cause and effect, equal and opposite. Almost all of this rolling that happens from forearm rotation starts when you guys get your hands working too far away from your body. Or if you were to measure the distance between my hands and my body, it shouldn't be getting farther away when it goes back. My hands should be working on an arc, like kind of a circle around my body. They should work straight back and slightly inward. So not out and away, they should work in a little. The T is to train you guys to not go out and away. You see, if I go out and away, obviously the T is getting farther from my body, not hitting myself. What I want you to do is make this T brush against your right thigh. So here's my normal setup, and I'm gonna make that T brush against my thigh. So I'm only taking the club back until my hands reach my thigh. I have the T hitting my thigh. So this would be the good T option. This would be the T in the butt of the club working into my right thigh. So by the time my hands get to my right thigh, the T will actually hit me, and that's my hand pass working slightly in, but the club head staying on its normal arc there. You'll notice from that angle that the handle works a little bit more inward. My hands, for you, if you go this way, this is gonna feel like your hands are coming way in, kind of feeling, from your perspective, the hands are going over your right foot from this angle. So this would be a bad version of the takeaway. T in the butt of the club, getting farther from my body. Okay, even if I went out like this is bad. Club head out, rolling is bad. Anything where it's getting farther away from my body is not good. Also, when I do the bad version, you'll notice the T is pointed more at the target. When I do the good version, the T stays pointed towards my right leg. Bad version, with a roll, T's pointed towards my target or even to the right of it. Good version, T's pointed towards my right thigh when it hits it. So hit the T against your thigh. By the time your hands get there, add a little bit of a soft hinge and rotation, and there's your perfect takeaway. Club head in line with the hands from down the line. Again, here would be incorrect. T goes way away from my body. Here would be correct. T to my thigh, and then just add a little bit of a soft hinge from that spot. That would be drill number one. That's what I always use in person first if I'm working with someone and I see that. T against your thigh. By the time your hands get there, add a little bit of a soft hinge and rotation, and there's your perfect takeaway. T against your thigh. By the time your hands get there, add a little bit of a soft hinge and rotation, and there's your perfect takeaway.